Hello and welcome to Bar 20 Arms. I'm doing something a little different today, something I didn't think we'd be doing, but I'm a little angry and I gotta get something off my chest. My partner don't know about this because he's currently at the hospital because of these events. I want to talk about motorcycles and vehicles surrounding motorcycles. My partner was involved in a motorcycle accident. He drives a motorcycle. We both do, but this morning, early, dark, going to work, he had a car behind him right on his tail. Bright lights on. He said he couldn't see nothing. This thing is just bright lightning. He's trying to get out of the way, get off the road, and this daggum car is right on him, which, number one, if you do this, please, if you have no experience on a motorcycle, don't do this. Not only is it dangerous for you, because if something happens to the motorcycle and he lays it over, you're going to run over him. It's just going to happen. If you're right up on him, you don't have time to react. And secondly, it makes it hard for the driver. Man, cut him a break. Okay, so I'm not going to get into extreme details, but anyway, so he was trying to turn at a road. It's on a 2-lane highway. This car's right up on him. He said he couldn't see nothing. He couldn't really tell where the road he was trying to turn onto was. It was hard to see because of the bright lights. But anyway, he turned too early, and it caused him to wreck. And it threw him off the motorcycle, and he landed on his head, on his shoulder, rolled over, hit his knee on the asphalt. And he's laying in the middle of the road. Now at this point he was unconscious. Not only did the first driver that caused the whole incident drive away without doing anything, just drove off. Other cars, he wakes up to cars weaving in and out around him to get around him, leaving him in the middle of the road. Now this is what's got me a little irritated. Not so much about the accident, because let's face it, the accidents happen all the time. This probably happens a million times a day. Well, I exaggerate, but it probably happens a lot. But what's irritating is I didn't know. Now my partner, he tells me, well, you should know. It's the way it is. But what does the world come to? That you can't stop for 2 seconds and call 911. What have we come to? Let alone get out and to assist him, getting out of the road, stop traffic. If you feel like you may be sued by touching him, okay, that's fine. But you can prevent other cars from running him over. That's inhumane. That is insane. I cannot believe, especially in our area, because we live in a smaller area, it's a smaller community, and I thought people were better than that. And I know the driver won't ever see this. More than likely 30 people tops are going to see this. But if anybody sees it that's not familiar with motorcycles and it helps to save somebody's life, that'd be awesome. But this is extremely irritating because nobody stopped to help. Actually, I correct myself. Once he came to, he realized he was in the middle of the road, and realized he was in danger, and he was trying to move and get out of the road, and he couldn't move. His body was in shock, and but anyway, a young woman pulled over and helped him get out of the road. While cars are weaving in and out of them, she is helping him get out of the road, and cars are still trying to get around him. Ridiculous. But anyway, so she gets him off the side of the road, and a gentleman stopped and asked if there was anything he could do, and my partner asked him if he would be willing to move his motorcycle out of the road. And the man did this and put it up on its kickstand, and they moved on. My partner ended up getting on the motorcycle again and driving himself to the emergency room, and which is amazing to me. He's a very strong man, very strong-willed, and very strong man. But this amazes me. I can't say this enough. I don't understand how all these people couldn't take 2 seconds to dial 911 and say, hey, there's a motorcycle accident here, such corner, blah blah blah, whatever. Now this is, like I said, rural area, and I don't understand. I thought we were a community. I thought we were, but the world, the common human interest. Is this the way it is? Is this what we're coming to? We can't stop for 2 seconds out of our busy life to call 911? Are you serious? That's out of control. Pay attention to motorcycles out there. You see this all the time. I'm a motorcycle rider and I get irritated by all the advertisements. Oh, be kind to the motorcycles. I get irritated by it. I know they're out there a lot, and I know, but listen, be safe around them. It's truly dangerous. A motorcyclist is not dangerous. A motorcycle is not dangerous. It's the people around. The people that don't pay attention, switching lanes too fast. Don't look before they move over. Those are the dangerous people, not the motorcycle. So pay attention out there. Please be careful. Now, another common misconception, and it dawned on me today, because I've been angry all day. This happened this morning, and this is, it's about 12 hours later. And I just can't get over it. I'm so hacked off about this whole deal. Mainly because of people. I don't understand. But, what was I going to say? Oh, motorcyclists. Motorcyclists have a big, most people have a stigma of motorcyclists, that they're mean and jerks, and, well, I wonder why. Quit running them over. You run them off the road, you're going to hack them off. They're going to be jerks. They're going to evil eye you every time they pass you. I see now. I've never been that kind of rider, but I can see. And I've been run off the road myself. Thankfully, nothing at all happened. But I understand. I understand why motorcyclists are angry. Not bikers. Bikers are a whole different deal. They got their own thing going. Bikers, hardcore gang bikers. But as a whole, motorcyclists, I understand now. Because this is ridiculous. But anyway, my partner, I think he's going to be fine. He initially, the first hospital he went to released him early this morning, and said that there was no serious injuries, and he said his knee was hurting, so I gave him a brace and ice and told him he'd be fine. Well, he's not fine. He's at home and he's hurting really, really bad at his neck, his leg, his knee. He's, having head symptoms, nauseated and such. So now he's going to another hospital. So now this jerk that drove off to work because he didn't have 2 seconds call 911 may have caused serious damage, and it didn't have to happen that way. You just never know. But anyway, watch out for bikes. And be careful out there. You don't have to tailgate them. Motorcyclists, for the most part, be more than happy to get out of your way because they want a nice, easy ride, to the house or wherever they're going. So they don't want to be forced to go faster or anything like that. So if you give them the chance, they'll probably move out of your way. But if you're that kind of person, man, please think about it. Until this happens to you, somebody that you care about, you're not going to really understand, but please think about it. When next time you see a motorcyclist, think of his family, his wife, his kids, who might be important to him, and what he might lose by a careless driver. So be careful, be careful. Thanks for watching. I kept it nice. I'm really angry, but I'm trying to be nice about it. But I feel like this needs to be talked about, and it probably is. There's probably other videos on this, but there ain't one from us. And now that it's hit home, I want to put it on there. Thanks for watching. Pass it on to your friends. Be safe. Watch for motorcyclists. And don't tailgate them. Just don't make any sense. But thank you for watching. Come back, see us for 20 hours.